a tool that I created called URL to Markdown. And basically I can give it a URL and it will go grab the content of that website, convert it to Markdown, and send it to the screen, or I can pipe it into like something else. I'm using it for a large language model so I can just easily get text that I want. The thing that I want today, though, is I have created another similar tool using a different approach, using Python, but otherwise a different approach. And I want to be able to package it up and make a tool in just the same way I've made a tool for this particular one. So the other thing is grabs a YouTube video, grabs its transcript, and then turns it into a summary with like timestamps and stuff like that. So I want to turn that into a command line function just like this. So the goal for today is super meta. Basically, I want to extract the pattern I used here to create create a command line application and pull out the run book to do that, the recipe effectively to do that, and then apply the recipe today to the YouTube to summary command that I want, but have that recipe for later so I can apply it wherever I want to. So this is my big experiment. We'll see what happens. All right, so first off, the most important stuff, like I vibe coded this, and it's probably about 20 times more complex than it needs to be. The important thing is it's got a Python, and I've got this README that reminds me what on earth I did last time. I globally installed it, and the way I did that is I created a virtual environment in my user directory under .local. I installed the contents of this folder in that virtual environment. I made sure that that path is added, although it already is. And then, oh yeah. And then I created an executable that all it does, you can see it's echoing this into that, which basically says just like use. Okay, yeah, it says that this file is going to run this thing against bash chmod. Something a little bit funny there, but don't matter much to me. All right, so use one trick. I'm going to create a recipe that will generate command line tools which look similar in organization to the command line tool of this directory. Can you please look through the contents of this directory and extract the vital components about how the command line tool was made? This involves the Pi project TOML structure, and it involves the README as well. And of course, they screwed everything up. Pi project Alright, let's see if it can pull out an instruction set. Alright, what's it got in there? Project. Ooh, this looks good already. Do I care about all that structure? Not really. I think the init is important, the main is important, the CLI is important. I bet the other stuff doesn't matter so much. Yep, so that's why the main is important. It's a little bit too specific with like dependencies and crap. I don't want all that. CLI structure, I mean, that's fine. Typer was fun. Model structure, don't care. Exceptions. Okay. So here's some changes to make with the above ideas that you've extracted. I don't care about the specific libraries that are installed, and it doesn't even have to use Typer for the CLI. I do care about the project structure. It should look roughly like what you have there, but I don't care about models.py or also the future projects might or might not have tests. So make sure that in the description that will follow, you indicate that this is optional. I do like the pattern of the file serving as the entry point and the referencing it. Alright, I think this is going to be close. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. So now, create a README file that explains how to take a repo or a folder that has a CLI file inside of it and use the same approach to create a command line utility that is available to my user. Also includes scripts to run. I don't know. We'll see if it works or not. Kinda wacky. Aha, or confusing cursor for sure. Cursor, write me markdown about markdown. Alright, let's see. Command line, here's it. Okay, and it's chopped it up real gross. So let's see. Key files, gotta have that. That. Sure. Okay, well, it's got your package too. Great, great, great. That's fine, I guess. I hope it's got the dunder. Yeah, it does. Okay. Sure, I guess. That's fine. configure project, installation script. Now I'm gonna want to put that in that specific place for my computer. Global installation. Virtual. Oh, okay. So it is going to create the dedicated virtual environment. I feel like we got a little bit extra stuff, but this is close. Oh, what's extra? Shooting. Oh, that's nice. Does it deal? Okay, so it's having me create a local.v and then is it like use it here? Oh yeah, this is how you install it there. This is how you install it in that virtual environment. That's what I actually care about. Okay, we're close. Yes, okay. So, write this boop, to a file named CLI maker recipe recipe dot work on. Do it. Okay. Perfect, whatever it is. Now, see if it works. Alright, I'm going to go to Scratch. I'm going to go to Summarize, YouTube, and actually, where is this sucker? Cursor. Come on, copy path. Let's open up that. Let's see, close other junk. Alright, this only has this in it, so I'm going to make a new thing. Alright, let me just double check that I actually even like the thing. Okay, we're good. Alright. Implements a simple method for converting a URL of a YouTube video into a LLM generated summary of the video with timestamps. Timestamps. Please follow the information in recipe to convert this summarized YouTube code into a CLI that is available globally. Log in. Now, what the heck? to avoid abuse in our backend. Alright. Come on. Wonder what happened. Yeah. Alright. Do your thing. Yup. Oh, now where are the listing items? How did it get that, I wonder? Alright, here's the plan. We're gonna do that. Yep, we're gonna lose the correlated set. Okay, it's still working. I concur so far, I think. Huh, okay, so it didn't like the typer CLI. I thought that was a fine one. Fine. So now we have a CLI. Okay, cool, good. We have a directory we can install. It's got the main, it's importing it correctly. Oh my goodness, it's gonna have a README and everything. Installation for development, usage, summarize YouTube. I think that might be right. Nope. I don't want to see recipe. Well, fine, screw it. I'll just leave the recipe there. Holy cow. Alright, we can run that. I'm gonna ditch mod that one too. Alright. Oh, we got both. Great. Okay, so I should be able to... Cool, I'm glad I said make the install script. Yep, that's the local one. That's the kind of wacky. Yep, great. Hell, let's see if it works. I'm going to go here and install global. Okay, let's make sure it's not eating my computer when I do this. Yeah, I think so. Oh, let's accept everything. Alright, see it break. It's not breaking so far. Successfully built. You can now use it. Oh, can I? Can I really use this from anywhere? We're gonna try and see. Tell me what. Let's get a terminal open. And with that, and the whole video that I was watching was this one right here. It's the second time this fellow has appeared and made a cameo in one of my blog posty things. The last one was with the LLM text stuff. Alright, but anyway. Okay. Let's see. Oh man, gooped it all up. Alright. Oh, wait. But this is gonna be... Crap, I don't know. It's gonna be encoded somehow, and that's gonna mess everything up. Before I screw everything up, summarize YouTube. Echo. What's this thing look like? Did it survive escaping? I guess so. Summarize YouTube. It's taking a while. There's a chance it might actually work. kind of a fun trick I can figure it out is you can say, I don't know if my audio is coming through, but that
I am all done.
I don't know if you heard that, but it just says I am all done. Wow, look at here. Huh. Wish it made these suckers clickable. Well, how is it going to do that though, right? That appeared to work. Cool. Okay. So, I can't speak to the accuracy of my prompt, but effectively what I did was extracted a cool pattern for taking whatever code I felt like making today and turning it into a command line tool that installs globally. And then I applied that recipe to a IPython notebook that had something that I thought was interesting in it. And it made a command line tool for me. Cool. Well, now I've got a recipe file, and presumably I can use that for other things. Awesome.